Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about some volatility that will be happening over the next couple of days. If you're living under a rock, we have the US elections coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's also my birthday, so we often have elections on my birthday, kind of fun. But anyways, so we're going to have a lot of volatility coming up. We have seen a nice pullback. We almost hit the all-time high. We were literally, an inch away from it. We were 0.28% away from an all-time high, and we have since kind of been rejected. We've come down here, but we have still at this moment in time made a higher low, which is very important. You can see here's what we got going on. We have a higher low, so that is good news. However, there's going to be lots of vulnerability, lots of stuff going on. A lot of people have mentioned, if we get Harris, we're going to see a huge dump down to 20K. I do not believe that would happen. If Bitcoin was really that fragile where, a president getting elected would basically cause it to go down to almost nothing, I think it wouldn't be very useful. So I do not think that's going to happen. Do I think that Trump or Biden or Harris are going to really affect it that much? Maybe some policy, right? So if she gets into office and is not very friendly with crypto policy, she has still never mentioned the word cryptocurrency. So we'll see what happens. But what I am doing to protect myself here, or at least profit off of it, is I do have a couple limit orders that are on the books, and I have them on Bitunix. So if you want to find a leverage trade that is legal everywhere, you can use Bitunix. It's my favorite leveraged exchange right now. And basically what I've done is I've put some orders down at significant resistance. Now, the way you can do that is a couple different ways. You can go out here to like a 6-hour chart so you have a little bit more data. And what you can do is you can go up here into indicators, and you can do volume, and you can say fixed range volume profile. Okay, so when you select that, now what you're going to do is you're going to come out here and you're going to take this volume profile, and I'm going to just pick the last, whatever. I'm going to pick this. You're basically just picking a time window. It doesn't matter high, low. It doesn't matter what you do there. You're just picking a time window. So I'm going to grab back before we popped up into this movement, I'm going to go like that, and here's what we see. So if we look at this, you can see we have the most amount of volume right around 62,800. So we may get down that low, and that'll probably be the lowest we can go, and it also is nicely aligned with this 0.5. So if you want to put some orders down in this area. Now, I wouldn't just put all of your money right here and just hope that it's going to go down and grab your order and then go right back up. These are futures orders, so this is not spot orders, but you can do the same thing with spot, right? You can put in a limit order for spot. If you want to do futures, feel free to create a Bitunix account. You can use my link in the description. It gives you VIP, which reduces your fees a good amount. So you can use this to kind of see what's happening here. Now, if we zoom in a little bit more and we just do the same exact thing again, and we just do volume, fixed range, and then we're just going to go from, I don't know, let's pick from this point to this point, okay? You can see that is about 67,300. So you can use this to kind of figure out where the most amount of resistance is going to be to help place your limit orders. You can also do Fibonacci. So if you want to take a Fibonacci from the high to the low, let me just do this on TradingView because it's a little bit larger. It's not as small here. Let me just make a little bit of room. Move all my little indicators down here and show you again. But what you can do is now, say you want to, let's go to the daily. All right, if you want to go and look at this last little section here, if you want to say, all right, if I'm going to retrace, where could I possibly be? So what you're going to do is you're going to open up right here. You're going to do fib retracement, okay? And you're going to come from this high down to this low. And you're going to say, boom, that's what we got going on. That gives me a 50% of 63,000 roughly, okay? Is that right? 52 to 73? Yeah, okay. So that is the 50% there. So you can also see we have a 786 around 66,360, right? So I do think 66,400 is going to be a nice area for a long position. So as you can see, I do have one right around, I'm sure 66,400. Yep, I got one at 66,400. I got one at 67,250, one at 68, one at 65,100, etc. You can do the same thing for other coins. So Solana, for example. Solana has been trading in this range for quite some time. It almost broke out and it came kind of back into there, similar to Bitcoin. But if you'll see, basically Solana has never really gone below like 120 to $128. You can see there's a lot of resistance here. And I have a feeling if I were to do the same thing here and take a fixed volume indicator, fixed volume, and then we're going to go from, I don't know, let's call it from here to here. Interesting. So a lot of the volume is at $171. So you can see there's a lot of resistance there. We're already under this. Let me try to use a smaller area just to see if that's kind of why it did that for me. But let's use a smaller. Let's just look at kind of the recent price action. If we go from you know, this low over to here, what do we got? Okay, so that's a price of $145. So that means that if the price does go down, it's most likely going to stop around that $145 range because there's a lot of orders that'll probably be placed there. Okay. So if you want to place orders, maybe place one. The cool thing about Bitunix is I can adjust this live. So I can just take this and just drag it up. So if I want to move a limit purchase order up here and say, okay, I'm going to move it just a little bit above this line to kind of ensure that we hit this to pick it up. And then hopefully we'll get a nice, because you could see a big wick tomorrow in the election with the amount of volatility, right? You could see a wick that goes down something almost even like we had over here, right? You see this huge wick. So you could see something like this where the price is trying to go down very far, but there's a lot of people purchasing and bring the price right back up. So that's kind of what I'm planning on happening for tomorrow. And, you know, I think maybe if we do have Harris get elected, maybe we'll have a bigger wick than if we have Trump elected, because I just feel like a lot of people in the crypto space are really wanting Trump because of, you know, all of the laws in terms of cryptocurrency and all of that. So we may see that, and who knows, we could see Harris get in office and just see a major pump also, because people are just waiting to see what happens for the election, right? If you've noticed, there hasn't been a lot of volume going on since the election. So you can see, you know, people are kind of just waiting for it. Since we've been in November, you know, we hit this on October 29th. And since that, it's kind of just been a little bit of, you know, lower lows. So short time lower lows, right? Not there's been no actual long-term lower low, but for like the hourly candles, right? It's just been going down. But I think people are kind of just hanging out, waiting for the election to see what happens. And I think the same thing is really happening with the stock market. Let's go check. So in the stock market, we have what? SP. Yeah, so a little bit of a pullback here. You can see a little bit of a pullback, and we're actually kind of outside of this channel that I thought we were going to stay in. I've been tracking this channel here. We're on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what we got going on. So we are, the last couple days, we have pulled out of this channel that we've been following for a while. I hope that doesn't mean we're getting a breakdown. You know, we have had some job numbers come out, and it looks like we do have some recession worries that are on, you know, the horizon here. So as long as we can get into this market, get a nice pump and get out of the all-time highs, I think we'll be totally fine. I hope we just don't have something crazy happen, like you know, some wars or, you know, a recession that hits. You know, recessions are kind of slow over time. It's not just like, oh, today's a recession, here we go, everything is going down. So we'll see what happens. But this is what I'm doing, not financial advice. You're welcome to do a similar strategy as me. Put in some limit orders below in prices that you think will get hit if the price goes down. Again, use Fibonacci 50% levels, and then you can use the fixed range volume indicator as well to kind of just see where some, you know, support is for the price. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. What do you guys think? And any predictions on tomorrow, what's going to happen, not in terms of the election, but the price of Bitcoin, up or down? I'm really curious to see what people say. So that's it. Have a great day. Again, feel free to use all the affiliate links I have below. Bitunix is a good one. I also trade on Margex. You can use either of these. If you're in the US, I do recommend Bitunix over Margex. And I also have stuff for TradingView, so feel free to use any of those links below. Helps me out, helps you out. And that's it. Have a great day. See you guys.